Sweet man.
Oh. This is horrible. This is horrible. Brazil.
Yeah, it was great to be able to watch the draw together. 4 of us. I think it was myself, Connor, Joel, and Jimmy Sands.
Here we go.
Of course, against the USA at a home World Cup, expecting, you know, a big crowd and hostile atmosphere.
Oh my God, that's hectic. Oh wait, what position are we though? Oh no, we don't play first though.
It was great to get to have those emotions together.
I watched the draw at home, sitting on the couch with my wife. The guys know I'm a huge fan of Austria. They've got a really good team spirit. I know loads of the guys there, not just the ones who play for us.
Ui, ist okay, nehmen wir. Hauptsache nicht Österreich. Österreich ist raus. Das war's, erst im Finale wieder.
First, I just think it would have been awkward to play them in the group stage. And second, it obviously would have been mad if they'd been in our group, because that would have made things difficult.
David Raum, chipped in with the left. Oh, brilliant!
It's Doan, still going. Doan!
Big moment next for Jackson Irvine on the road to full recovery.
Tillman's there! Is Tillman there? Yes, he is!
And the challenge from Schlotterbeck is inch perfect. And a big moment next for Jackson Irvine, who's been a frustrated spectator since the start of the season because of injury, and his first step on the road to full recovery.
You're dealing with a lot of emotions, being injured, not being with the team, and to be back, an unbelievable experience.
It was clear to us that we were in for a very tough season, so it was also clear to me that we would need Jacko back very soon.
The guys got off to an amazing start the first 3 games, and then, you know, that kind of terrible dip in the middle with the 9-game losing streak. And then, you know, we managed to kind of claw our way back to some form.
What a moment. What a moment for him.
You know, this Cologne game, scoring in the last minute, it gives a new energy to the group, so that was an important result.
This is it for St. Pauli. Sinani's cross, the flick, oh, it's got in! And that could shape St. Pauli's season. Their losing run is over.
Every point we've managed so far has helped us, and it really helped us at that time that he was back and available.
For us, especially coming out of that really negative phase, it was important to just, you know, not letting games escape us, you know, once we went behind, and yeah, I think we did that really well in December.
We've gone through so many things together, so I'm so happy that, I know I have opportunity to be in the stadium like this, to be able to support him on the pitch, to see him performing, you know, what he loves.
It was amazing. My agent and cook were in the stadium that day. Both are often there, but my parents came to the stadium in Frankfurt for the first time ever. To be honest, we were under pressure as a team. It wasn't an easy situation. We had our problems with our game in November and early December. The week before the Augsburg game, we'd lost 6-0 in Leipzig.
One-way traffic here at the Red Bull Arena. 6 for Leipzig.
He hasn't done hat-tricks. He hasn't done hat-tricks in his professional season, so why not 3 goals in front of his parents? And it's actually his older brother's birthday today. Yeah, so hope he can give some birthday goal to his brother.
Is that him?
Sorry.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Jacko.
Hold on, the camera's the wrong way around. Yeah, this was crazy. This is the mother of the girlfriend of one of my national teammates, Kusina Yengi. How are you, gorgeous?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Oh, it's good to see you. I'm actually filming a documentary right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know, just casual Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, nice. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Good to be back.
What's the doco for?
The doco, it's for DFL, for like the German league. They're following a few players like across the season towards the World Cup, so I'm one of them.
Nice hat.
Thanks, mate. This is a women's hat from Primark, but I love it. Swear down, cost me $2.50. Yeah, I have an amazing life here in Hamburg. It's got everything that I love about living in a big city. The art, the music, the culture, but mostly I've got great friends and a great community of people that we've got to know here, and that's what makes a place really special. Hey, mate. How you doing? You as well? Yeah. Did you know this was happening? Yeah. I thought you'd just just turn up with a camera crew and... No, it's fine. In front of me. No, always, mate, always. Stay to the locals. Hello. This is my local cafe. I'm here most days. No, not most days, but probably 3 or 4 days a week.
Ja, Jackson is, glaube ich, auch.
Jackson and his wife are a very good fit in St. Pauli, the area. He's the sort of person who's very attentive in life. He has clear opinions and a clear stance.
Eine klare Meinung, eine klare Haltung.
Of course, extremely difficult one, not just for myself, but for my wife and for my family. Yeah, we've never probably been challenged so much away from football as we were during that time in terms of what we were having to deal with. But at the end of the day, it was, you know, it was a fraction of what the issue of what we were actually discussing was and what the people were actually enduring.
Also für mich war es klar als Mannschaft.
For me, it was clear that we as a team would support him. We tried to help him as best we could.
So gut es geht.
It definitely wasn't easy for him.
Und für ihn war es sicherlich nicht einfach.
Yeah, I am, you know, a political person. I'm a person who, you know, believes that football can be a driving force for good in the world, and you know, I believe, you know, as a footballer, as a person, and as a part of that world, you know, you feel your duty sometimes to even when it's difficult, to try and stand up for what you believe is right. It's not always easy, but you know, when you're clear in your mind and in your heart, and you know what's kind of what's right, then it becomes more simple.
The media is obviously a huge thing in our line of work. That's always with us. A good example, when people struggle to grasp what it's really like for us in terms of the pressure and our public image, I always say, it's like you having a bad day at work, going home and reading about it in the newspaper, seeing the highlights again on the news. The highlights are on YouTube, and on Instagram you see your bad day at work all over again, and have 5,000 comments telling you should have done better at work today. That's how it feels for us sometimes.
So fühlt sich's für uns manchmal an.
Machst du Medienarbeit gerne?
To be perfectly honest, when the World Cup was in Qatar in 2022, I think I refused to deal with the media for about a year because I just couldn't be bothered. Because, to put it bluntly, the media had been hounding me for a long time. I was the one to blame for the exit in Qatar. If there was a mistake in Dortmund, I was to blame again. That's why I didn't like doing it. I've got a bit older now, a bit more mature. It's just part of the job to give the media a bit of something.
Part of the job, auch den Medien ein bisschen was zu geben. Also ich bin klassischer Deutscher.
I'm a typical German. Punctuality, discipline, and values are absolutely vital. When I go to the physio, I'm on time. When I'm eating, I chat to people. Values are just absolutely vital. And of course, sometimes I might come across as a bit arrogant or something like that. But once people get to know me, they always change their minds about me. And that's actually the most important thing. In football, I've learned that you shouldn't form an opinion about people just because you see them on TV or on the street. Because very often, when you get to know them better, they're simply different from how they might appear on TV or wherever. And that's why it's important to get to know people first before you judge them. I started out with SC Weinstadt. That was the name back then. When I was younger, I played further forward and perhaps made more of a difference. I've always known I have a good left foot and a rather poor right one, but I just focused on developing my left foot further.
Even back then, he knew what he could do, what he wanted to do, what he would do, and what he hoped to do. That was to be a professional footballer, and everything else took a back seat. After school, he'd hop straight on the train to Karlsruhe and be back home at 10 at night. That was his early years. As for his rebellious streak, he didn't let everyone tell him what to do. I already knew that.
Yeah, I've always been like that. Kevin was 2.5 years older. I used to tease him. I quite liked to provoke people. Kevin would then run after me. I'd hide behind Mum. The classic games brothers play. But even back then, I had a mind of my own. I do let people tell me what to do. I'm happy to take it, but if I think something's not right, then I'll speak my mind. I grew up in a small town near Stuttgart with Kevin and my parents.
Mum's a physio. She used to treat our injuries. Dad's an insurance broker. He still sorts out all our policies.
They've always been there for us as footballers, whether driving us to training or to the station. They always put the kids first. Looking at where we both are now, it's clear they did a lot of things right. We did a lot of things right, and the parents did a lot of things right. That's why we can count this as a shared success. The four of us really did a lot of things right.
Well, today is a proud day for the family Schlotterbeck.
Family's everything. I think everyone would agree with me on that. For me, family is what defines us, what makes us strong. And it's where we find a real sense of support.
Yeah, I think our situation is very similar to the Schlotterbecks. Two brothers, both of whom are involved in football.
Was geht ab? Ja, ich bin Timothy Tillman.
I'm Timothy Tillman, a player for LAFC and Malik Tillman's brother. We were born and raised in Nuremberg, just a bit outside the city in the Fürth area. Our mum brought us up on her own because our parents split up quite early on.
Weil unsere Eltern sich relativ früh getrennt haben.
Deswegen war It meant he was the oldest man in the house. He was always the one who looked after me. That's why he means so much to me. He means everything to me. I'm happy to have him. I find it hard to imagine anyone better.
My
brother is very quiet and very introverted, yet also very ambitious and very determined. Malik just always wanted to keep up with me, his big brother, and always gives it his all.
He's actually completely different from me. He's more the outgoing type. He's definitely the more outspoken of the two of us.
What really gets on my nerves is that you have to drag every little thing out of him.
I'm not the best with words. That's why it's not always easy for me to show my feelings and emotions. Or not to show, but rather to put them into words.
We used to play football all the time, and I was usually one of the youngest on the pitch. But then Malik joined us, and I think it actually helped him. It gave him a bit of that competitive spirit, that drive to really get stuck into the game and to have to hold his own against older guys.
Gegen Ältere sich durchsetzen zu müssen.
Tillman's there! Is Tillman there? Yes, he is! It's Malik Tillman, and Tillman for 3-0.
Ich bin einfach stolz.
I'm just so proud of my little brother.
Auf meinen kleinen Bruder. Wird spannend heute Abend, hä? Wird spannend.
Was tippst du?
Ich hoffe auf einen Hattrick von meinem Bruder und Sieg Leipzig. Dann bin ich sehr glücklich. Dann bin ich sehr glücklich. Ja, ich bin hier, das Spiel anzuschauen.
I'm here to watch the match Leverkusen versus Leipzig. I'm here to support my brother, but also to catch up with David Raum, my friend from our time at Fürth. It's a great reason to be here.
Ein super Anlass, hier zu sein.
Einer ist Kapitän bei einer Top-Bundesliga-Mannschaft und der andere ist Nummer 10 bei einer Top-Bundesliga-Mannschaft.
Surreal. Einfach nur surreal.
Und wir sind auch dabei.
wir zwei Hampelmänner schauen uns den Spaß von oben an.
Ja, war lustig, glaube ich.
Yeah, it was funny. I reckon it was a cool experience for him, seeing a friend play against his brother. They're a really lovely family. They're both younger than me. I first met them at my first big club, my youth club, Greuther Fürth. I met the family, first Timmy at a really young age. I've also been to LA on holiday a few times and met up with him there. Went to the odd party with him. He's a really fun-loving guy. Malik also joined us once in LA. The three of us went out together and had a bite to eat.
Dave is very honest, ambitious, and a funny guy. It's just great fun being with Dave, whatever you're doing. He's just a real ray of sunshine.
I was born in Nuremberg, then joined Greuther Fürth when I was 6. I worked my way through all the youth teams there. And after my first season as an 18-year-old, I spent 2 whole years on the bench. Got very, very little playing time. That was one of the worst times in my career, if not the worst. That last year I'd been on the verge of going out on loan to the 3rd Division and going to university. I was still a forward back then, I should add. After 2 years on the bench, I was converted into a left back due to a shortage of players, which is the position I still play now. And then in my last year, the final year of my contract, I played left back alongside Timmy during the COVID year, because we didn't have anyone else.
Linksverteidiger gespielt.
And we got promoted.
Und wir sind aufgestiegen.
It's still the best season of my career to date. I scored 18 goals. We got promoted, my contract expired, and then I signed for Hoffenheim.
A new recruit in left-back David Raum. David Raum, the new Germany international. That's a powerful run. Oh, what a powerful goal!
It really was a turning point. And that's why that period, that club, and that season are so special and enjoyable for me. It's funny that I experienced that together with Timmy, Malik's brother, and that he knows me from back then. It wasn't an easy time for me. That's why I don't take any of this for granted. Even a documentary like this isn't something I take for granted. My position as captain at Leipzig and as a Germany player aren't a given either, precisely because of that difficult period I went through back then. But that's my journey in a nutshell.
Mein Weg kurz zusammengefasst.
Under the floodlights on a Saturday night, a clash of heavyweights, Leipzig versus Leverkusen.
I'm always excited to see my friends and family on the pitch. That's always the best bit for me. Obviously, it'll be a good match. 2nd against 4th. I'm hoping for a few goals.
The fact that he lives in the US, that he also plays there, and then uses his free time to watch me play is a special feeling.
Mich spielen zu sehen ist ein besonderes Gefühl.
Let's go, Leute. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ja,
we had a tough start to the match.
Xaver Schlager and Tidiam Gomis.
Ich bin im falschen Block, Bro. Ich bin im falschen Block. Ich kann's nicht anders sagen. Die haben eine 100%ige Torchance und ich freue mich, wenn die verkacken.
Here's Schlager trying to position himself. Xaver Schlager!
1-0 hinten gewesen.
We were 1-0 down, but I think we found our rhythm as the game went on. We turned the match around before half-time.
Noch das Spiel gedreht.
Tour again in there and Terrier, and that is splendid.
Sorry, Bro. Sorry. Ich muss. Wie geht's dir? Du hattest Achilles, oder? Läuft gut? Ja? Sehr gut.
Patrick Schick trying to steady himself. Shit for Leverkusen. Magnificent.
When you score just before half-time, it really affects you and the opposition. It meant we got a real push and made us feel we could get something. We could actually win this match.
So Leute, ich sag's euch, jetzt kommen ein paar persönliche Duelle zwischen Dave und meinem Bruder. Nein, Dave, Mann!
Raum, what a mistake!
Nicht Dave.
Breath, bags the winner!
Macht er gut. Macht er gut. Macht er gut. Ja.
Leverkusen prevail here in Leipzig, who have lost at home for the first time this season.
Flying home with a 3-1 win was definitely a great feeling ahead of the winter break. Happy to have won, happy to have seen him briefly.
Was geht. Alles gut? Was ein Spiel, ne? Junge, oh shit. Bro, als Dave dich verteidigt hat, Digga, da war ich so sauer.
Ja, lustig.
Yeah, that was funny. I still remember that too. I knew Timmy was there and was mic'd up as well. It was funny he was at the stadium, and I'm sure he got some cool footage for you guys.
Und kurz einen Ball gegessen.
Ich hatte vor dem Spiel schon Kopfschmerzen, extra nach Dings gefragt. Dann jetzt wieder da.
Aber ja.
Genau.
Das war genau vor uns, Bro. Das war genau vor uns. Bei der Kälte auch noch.
From my point of view, it was a great, successful day, including because I got to see him as well.
Im Herzen von Europa.
I remember it being a very even game. Neither side really had big chances. It was all quite sluggish. Winning a hard game like that is really important for a team. We told ourselves that at half-time.
Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Augsburg 0.
Let's go!
Doan, lovely balance. Doan deflected shots. And Frankfurt get the breakthrough.
That was amazing. I asked my parents that evening which goal was better, the one against Mainz or Augsburg. They said the Mainz goal. I think the goal against Augsburg was better because I scored it in front of my parents. Yeah, it's the best goal I've scored here in Frankfurt.
Let's go!
Doan's deflected shot earns Topmuller a vital win. Eintracht Frankfurt 1, Augsburg 0.
I then went home with my parents and we had a lovely evening. I started the run-up to Christmas with a very good feeling.
For me, growing up, Christmas was summer, 30 degrees, and a barbecue and swimming. It was very different to European winter and European Christmas, but I actually enjoy European Christmas more. Christmas markets in Hamburg, it's obviously special, and in Germany in general, I think, you know, it's an iconic kind of part of the time of year.
I love the smells as well, with food and the sweets and the drinks, everything. It's just got a nice energy around it. Hey! Super, Bruder.
For us Japanese, it's not Christmas that's the big celebration, but New Year.
I really loved Christmas as a child. It was very special. Nowadays, I've turned into a bit of a Grinch.
I like Christmas and winter in general.
Christmas is all about family. I think you should visit your family every now and then anyway.
Unfortunately, I don't see my brother that often anymore because of football, but I see him and the whole family at Christmas.
We actually always celebrate Christmas together. My mum, my brother and I usually go to church.
I love Christmas markets, eating some lovely crepe and having a stroll.
The plan is currently that I'll be going to Sri Lanka with my wife for a week. You know, I have a partnership with charity Lemonade, one of the really cool, and also have a little bit of a holiday for a couple of days too. So yeah, it's gonna be a great experience.
Bist du zufrieden?
He's just as crazy as me.
It was a tough start to the year.
Du bist Friedas absoluter Lieblingsspieler.
Kann auch das Foto machen, dann gehen wir alle drauf.
Auf dem Platz gibt es keine Freunde.
Wie geht's dir?
It seems crazy to think that you can play Bundesliga with a broken foot.